Welcome on back, everybody. Just going to play through of Marvel's Midnight Sun on the PlayStation 5, and a couple of things we need to do. So I've done a mission off screen just to get some more essences and whatnot, standard stuff, you know. And then we've got the evening where we've got book club. I've already spoken to the book club people, but first of all, we have a private message from the Scarlet Witch. So let's increase her friendship level.
Is this another movie night? And if so, where is Nico?
It's not an official movie night. It's more of my way of saying thank you for being a friend. I didn't have many growing up. Wasn't exactly the popular kid, if you know what I mean.
Me either.
Let me guess. People were afraid of you.
That goes with the whole hunting and killing demons line of work. Most people find it off-putting.
You save people's lives, and they repay you with fear. Typical.
They were scared of what I had to do to protect them. More specifically, what I was capable of doing.
Did it bother you, being feared?
Not at all.
Well, it bothered me. Made my life hell. In Transia, it was just me and my brother Pietro for a long while. We wandered from village to village, begging, doing odd jobs, scrounging by any way we could.
Tough times make us tougher.
And they break you in ways you don't always understand until much later. I wish living in utter squalor was as bad as it got, but it was better than how we got there.
Oh?
When I was a child, Transia was very poor. Our parents could find no work. One day, my father stole bread to feed us. A mob chased him into our neighborhood. I was terrified for him. I told them to stop, and half of them turned to stone. I didn't mean to. I didn't understand my powers or how to use them, but I got scared, and people died. But the worst of it, Father pointed at me and cried out, "Witch." And then he was part of the mob, and they were after me. Pietro grabbed me and ran, faster than any person can run. We realized we could never go back. We were different, and had to look out for ourselves.
Tough.
I am so sorry. That must have been terrifying.
I thought I was going to be hanged or burned alive for the longest time. And for a while, I thought I deserved it.
Oh, Wanda.
I felt like my life was cursed with misfortune, heartache, and pain ever since. It wasn't until recently that I began to feel that curse lift.
What changed?
You. I met you, and you saved me. So, thank you for being a friend. Didn't know how much I needed one like you.
Nice. To level 2, she gets a passive 25% chance to debuff a random enemy near Wanda each turn. Nice. That's pretty nice. Right, now we've got book club, so let's crack on with that. We've read the book, so.
Time for book club. You coming?
Meet you there.
Let's head over.
My plan backfired. Thought choosing a weird book would drive people away.
Why would you do that?
More punch for the rest of us.
Why have I not heard of Crash Morgan? I know it's an older book, but this is exactly the kind of story I like.
Steve, do you know?
I thought Logan might bail. But I told him we bring more snacks this time. I have him figured out. I'm good if you are.
Let's do it.
I am ready.
All right, Logan, I need to know. Why did you choose this book?
I'll tell you, just not yet. I want to hear what you thought of this book.
It was written in the 1940s, so I expected some repugnant attitudes and phrases. But it surprised me. The writing was simple, yet the story was deeper than it had any right to be.
What was your favorite part?
It's in the chapter where Crash and the princess escape the Zorgots. The next morning, they see the sun rise and Mars rising beside it. When the princess asks what the future holds and Crash just stares at Mars as it eclipses the sun, it gave me chills.
Is it just me, or do the stellar bodies represent their time together?
Absolutely. The time they have together is fleeting. I think this is where Crash first realizes there's no future for the two of them. Anyway, I think the moment gets lost when the Zorgots deploy their Null Stalkers.
I don't get why the robot dog didn't warn them. I thought it could talk.
Not until number 19, the minefields of the reticulates. It's a whole thing.
Got it. So, what's the idea with Crash's promise?
What about it?
When Crash apprehends Glaxogorp, they have a tense conversation in the back of the flypod. Crash says there's a way the Zorgots can leave the moon with everything they want, but the princess must take the throne. Then Crash vows that no queen of royal blood shall ever rule Deimos. Glaxogorp agrees, but why? Crash breaks the vow in the next chapter.
That makes no sense. Why say Queen of Royal Blood?
You're right. I can't believe I missed that. And how does that tie into the Hydro gunfight at the top of the space scraper?
Really? You don't see it?
I do.
They're shapeshifters.
Who?
Crash and Glaxogorp.
No.
Yep.
But then, when do they...
The Hydro gunfight. Crash gets hit in the helmet and goes down. And what happens whenever Crash is unconscious?
The helmet changes color. Turns bronze like the suit.
Right. Then Glaxogorp pulls up on the rocket sled and takes Crash and the princess into custody. That's when they make the switch. Crash and Glaxogorp change form. But where do they stash the princess?
It is obvious. They put her in Crash's suit.
Exactly.
Wolverine's
Crash
level up.
won't need it to survive
Blade's got a
because
level
they're
up.
within the bubble city. So we get to the Deimos Council meeting. The princess refuses the throne and declares her love for Crash, who is the princess in Crash's suit. When they embrace, the false princess deactivates the Magna Manacles binding Crash. But Crash nabs the Star Scepter from the fake princess, activates the suit's Zoom vest, and smashes through the monoculus.
So, if that's the actual princess, she escapes. But who is the false princess?
That's a shape-shifted Glaxogorp. Without the Star Scepter, Deimos can't crown their queen.
Right. She never wanted it, and the Zorgots definitely don't want it. Glaxogorp, posing as the princess, can steer Deimos away from war.
And when the fake Glaxogorp vows the Star Scepter shall be restored to the princess, that's actually Crash.
So Crash made two vows and broke neither of them. The cliffhanger with Glaxogorp chasing Crash's ship is actually Crash returning to the princess so they can escape Deimos.
You got it. They reveal the switcheroo at the beginning of number 6, Attack of the Intergalactic Space Weasels.
Clever. I like it more now. And that's where we'll call it for tonight.
Next book.
So, Logan, why did you pick this book? I almost wish this book was a comic instead. I would have liked to see the monoculus.
That's finishing, so let's...
My book was the best of them.
You have only been to 2 meetings.
Yeah, but you know I'm right.
You did not mention a book for next time.
Yeah, with everything going on, I'm gonna put book club on a hiatus. Until things are less apocalyptic.
Aww.
I hope we come back to this in the future.
Same here. Books are a gourmet meal for thought. Not to call anyone out, but you just can't feed your mind gristle.
Well, who else would you invite, if you could?
There's a lawyer who got me out of a bad situation a few years back. Smart as a whip, picks up on subtle things even I tend to miss. As long as the books we read have Braille copies,
Daredevil.
I could convince him. Actually, I need to thank you for sticking around since the beginning. For all your help with Carol.
Of course.
I don't get close to many people. I never get into relationships. That's not a rule I ever break. But I did with Carol. Beyond all the reasons, I find her amazing. Do you know why?
You are into her because she can kick your ass.
That's exactly it.
Really? I was joking.
I'm not. Vampires fight dirty. They'll kill whoever you love just because they can. If they really want you to suffer, they'll turn your true love into one of them. That's why dating me is a death sentence, and I refuse to put that weight on anyone. But can you imagine some pissant vampire trying to chow down on Captain Marvel? First, his fangs would snap off on contact with her skin. Then she'd just chuck it into space. No hiding from the sun out there. There's no way they can ever touch her. But it's not just that.
It is you. She is safe from you.
Yeah. I never break my rule because I know deep down there's a chance I could lose control. But with Carol, hell, she could hold me over her head till I was myself again. Wouldn't even break a sweat.
I am so sorry to hear that.
Please don't. I have no sympathy for the monster inside me, and neither should you. This isn't really about me.
It is about everyone else.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad you joined me for all of this. Maybe next time the world is ending, I'll start a sparring club.
A sparring club? Is that just training with a fancy name?
You saw right through me. You leaving?
Yep.
I should leave.
Peace.
Peace. So we've got a Fury. And piercing slash target is block. Double damage basically. And rapid healing. Okay, I'll go piercing slash. And extracurricular activities is done. So no more book club. Which is a shame. Let's crash Morgan still. Maybe we get some more later on. Anything new in here? Doesn't look like it. Right, so with that, we'll head to sleep. And let's say normally I would cut through all of this sort of stuff in between episodes, but yeah. Also did some room upgrades. So we've got a 4-poster bed, which we just do not fit in. So I would never have a bed like that. But who did I take? I took out Captain Marvel's Spider-Man on a mission, and it worked pretty well. Spider-Man did go down at the end, but I tend to lose someone. Right, let's super link Wolverine here.
Quite a view out here, Logan.
You know, I didn't always go by Logan. Or Wolverine, for that matter. Once upon a time, they used to call me Weapon X. Not exactly warm and cuddly, eh?
Tough. Deadly. It suits you.
Maybe so. But sometimes, I wonder how things would have turned out for me if I'd been given a different name. You know, something softer like Bob or Moonchild. You ever think how your whole destiny got laid out the minute they named you Hunter?
Hunter is what they call me, and that is what I am proud to be.
Good on you then. You're sure doing a lot of hunting these days. I think you got lucky with somebody like Caretaker watching out for you.
Yep.
I suppose her name is fitting then.
I'd have killed to have someone like Caretaker in my life. One way or another, I've lost everybody I ever cared about.
That must have been hard on you.
For a while, yeah. But lately, I've been feeling like I'm getting my edge back, like when I was younger.
Oh? What changed?
Could be a lot of things. Maybe I've been eating better. Maybe it's some kind of weirdo Abbey magic at work. Or maybe it's the fact that I somehow managed to make a new friend.
If my presence is causing you to reclaim your edge, then I am honored. It is not what I intended, but it is a welcome side effect.
Hopefully it's the only side effect. Otherwise, I gotta contact my doctor. I ain't had a real teammate I could count on since I took a break from the X-Men.
How is it?
It's kinda nice.
Recover health. Wolverine combo modifier. Wolverine and combo partner recover health. Oh my god, that's amazing. That is really, really good. Right. So let's now grab this essence. Head on down. We have a coil to open after grabbing this gloss.
Elder gods, it seems, were born in
Okay.
Ooh, new coil. Let's get to work.
So, as we're in an episode, I might as well just show this off.
This thing behind me turns into a giant gateway to ancient Egypt. This is some of my best work.
Web throw. Patients already got 2 of them. Draw 2 cards. Don't need patience. Photon beam. Right, grab web throw then. That's terrible. Grab regroup here.
Don't forget to write.
Blade. Nice. Just what I wanted.
I have to say, Hunter, you do not disappoint.
All I did was show up.
Nah, you done more than show up. You showed me the way.
Could say the same about you, Daywalker. I feel I have learned much from you.
Happy to assist. I'll be honest, when Nico first busted you out of that coffin, I was sure there would be a time where I might have to hunt the hunter. But now I'm damn sure that time will never come.
So I may remove the garlic that has been hanging over my bed?
Unless you're using it as one of those hanging air fresheners, I think it's safe. Just wanted to let you know, I'll always have your back, Hunter, no matter what. Now, let's go kick some Lilith ass.
After you, Blade.
Short and sweet. This challenge mission has unlocked. Team friendship is always at level 8, I think. Right, so we're going to do Blade's challenge mission then while we're here. As per normal, I will run through it to get it nailed down, and then we'll record the guide that I put out. So, challenges. Bare fangs. Let me make a note of that. Oh my god, why is my pen not working? Right, let's we get a Midnight Sun combat outfit and glaive. Sure. If it wants to load. There we go. Defeat all incantation memory to acquire the glaive ability card. The infinite card plays redraw and move are disabled. Challenge is total if they or cast a play. 3 people, so we've got Reaper and Make 'em Bleed. And glaive. So we're probably going to want this one to take this out. Make 'em bleed. Next 2 damage cards apply bleed. So we'll probably grab this, dump it onto him, grab that, and take him down, I would have a guess. So we've got a quick strike here. We've also got Daywalker, which is a chain of 4. Target has bleed 10 damage. Okay, you don't have bleed, do you? Okay. So I'm looking to try and get that target's damage for, yeah, so there's the 15 damage for that. Yeah, I want to get the bleed. So now let's use Make It Bleed. So we can now stick some bleed onto here. Eight stacks of bleed. Wow. So we can do quick strike again, I guess. Weird. Don't have any redraws either. I think quick strike. Relentless. I think that's the way to go. Clears that. So let's make it bleed. Gives us a card. We've got a strike. Okay, I did it the wrong way round. Did it the wrong way round. So you do that, it gives 8 stacks. Then you do strike here. That puts 4 bleed on, but 10 damage, and because of that, he gets 10 damage. And then I'm guessing that would take him on there. Okay, I think we got this then, so let's restart and get this recorded for the guide. Okay, ladies and gents, a relatively simple one, but you just need to pay attention to the bleed mechanics on this. So first off, quick strike on this right, you're looking at getting a making bleed from that, so I'm going to start off by doing that. With making bleed, we'll take that out. Then ultimately we want to get Reaper to consume all bleed, and we need to stack bleed onto this guy. So first off, quick strike, followed by Relentless. That gives us the Make It Bleed card, which we'll use instantly. Boom. So Daywalker now chains 4, so we'll put on here and we'll end up with 8 bleed. It gives us 2 bleed per hit by the looks of things. For 20 damage. There's the bleed. And then I'm guessing it's 10 damage per hit. But now, this is where you need to be a bit careful, because you've only got 15 damage here for a 20 damage. So what you need to do is apply the 2 bleed here. And then a quick strike. Because of the target has bleed, plus 10 damage, enables you to kill it. And then we can Reaper. And that kills him. So I'm guessing it's 10 damage per bleed. Boom. Bleeding consumed. The crystal will spawn. And damage, and now we've got Glaive. Glaive, damage and apply 2 bleeds to an enemy in an area for 20 damage. So yeah, it's not a massive area. I was hoping a little bit more than that. But... there we go. Use Glaive to destroy the black crystal. That's a 3-star rating. Nice and simple, ladies and gents. Right, let's take a look then at that, shall we? Let's edit the deck. So if we got the Hunger, Savage, does hit hard, but that's got lifesteal on it, so we're going to do this and this, I think. I'm not sure. I do like the Hunger. Apply 2 marked to enemies, so you could hit this and then put marked on the targets, as it is free. Daywalker is good. If I could get lifesteal on that instead, that would be like a pies, but there is that. Right, so now we need to go over to the forge. And I need to put poor Spider-Man in here from the mission that we did.
I needed this.
Daily sparring wise, let's take a look here. So we get friendship XP and increase the size of area abilities. That is... it would be good for her.
Evil doesn't take time. Neither should...
5% more. Yeah, she needs bigger abilities. Her abilities are very small and contained, so more of that would be good.
Practice makes perfect.
What have we got that we can do here? We can get Daywalker up, draw a card for each KO. Recover 120 health for each enemy with bleed is good. And that changed to 3. That's also good.
We need any advantage we can get. I like to stay on the cutting edge.
Right. And then you...
Caretaker said I need to be a team player. So I guess I'm letting you choose for me too.
She recovers health with that as well. It's really good.
This'll make a difference.
More damage, so 63, that's up to 630. Damage, but it consumes all block. That applies weak and increases the width. Yes.
Let's give this a try.
Right, I think we're fine for now. Magic wants to speak to us.
What are you up to, Ileana?
Being bored out of my mind.
Why not try to make new friends?
I've already done the plain nice thing with the X-Men. Not trying to buddy up to everyone here.
You have buddied up with Nico just fine.
That's different. I trust her.
I do not trust a lot of people either.
I find that hard to believe.
You know who my mother is. People are wary of me.
So you are distrustful.
It means I get to choose who I think is worthy of my time. I do not need to be popular.
I feel that.
It is better to have a small circle of friends I trust.
I'm the same way. It's easier.
I'm glad you have people you allowed into your life.
A little sappy, but thanks.
Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Right, let's pet Charlie.
Good girl, Charlie.
And with that, ladies and gents, I think we will call this one an episode. Obviously, no mission, but we have done that Blades challenge, which is always really nice. So up next, we will take on a mission. So yeah, stay tuned for that. But please like, comment, subscribe, all of that good stuff. It really does help me out. And thank you for your viewership on the playthrough so far. It's been really, really excellent. So yeah, there'll be some more Midnight Suns coming over shortly. And I'll see you all in the next one.